This proves he's built different. Let's talk about Manny Machado and what he is up to so far in the 2025 season and why it is showing that he is on another level, playing out of his mind, maybe having the best season of his career. What's going on, everybody? I am Christain Pedersen. Welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest. A new show breaking down everything Padres. Look, my motto is that I'm here just to emotionally ride shotgun with you all season long. If you could do one thing for me in return, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. It's great for me as a podcaster. It's great for you as a fan. Gets everything straight to you without you having to go search it up. We've got episodes coming all season long on all sorts of things like Manny Machado. I want to show you that again. This is a stolen base from Manny Machado. Why I say he's built different. I know that this one's kind of a jokey ha-ha because he kind of trots in there this year. But Manny Machado is part of a Padres team that has absolutely played lights out, played out of their mind, played some of their best baseball ever, but they're doing it in kind of a crazy way. And I'm going to show you here. Here's Manny's numbers. So far, I love doing I love last year's season, career. This year's season, it gives you a little bit of context of all the numbers, but it doesn't kind of overwhelm, in my opinion. And you see the batting average is nice. The hits are nice. RBIs are nice. I want to talk about those stolen bases, though. 4 stolen bases so far from Manny Machado this season. The Padres, as a team, as of recording this video, 16 stolen bases. They are one of the best teams. They are tied with there are games obviously always being played while this is being recorded. So just I will say they're as of now they are tied for second, but they are one of the best teams in stolen bases in Major League Baseball. Manny Machado has 4 of those. Manny Machado, historically speaking, not a ton of stolen bases. Here's why I think 4 stolen bases so far this season is huge. I think it's huge because when you combine it with the fact that he's also hitting the ball like this, that he's really driving the ball, he's seeing it well, he's playing great baseball at the plate. When you have Manny doing things like that, it allows you to assume that he's going to, the basic disposition here is that if Manny's getting on base with some big hits, he's in that mindset where Manny historically has been kind of like, hey, I don't sprint. I don't exert like on a ground ball out to shortstop. I'm not going to bust my butt and hurt myself. So Manny has somewhat developed, I think, a reputation of he is not necessarily a terror on the base paths. Manny's hitting the ball well right now. Manny's doing things like this. He's crushing the ball. Balls in gaps, balls everywhere. So I think he's already got people, thinking, hey, he's just in that mindset right now. But if he's the kind of guy where you get him on first and maybe it's 20 stolen bases, I don't think he's on pace necessarily to steal 150. Like, he's not going to break Ricky Henderson's record. But if you look, and this is the reaction here that I love, Manny Machado, aka Lightning McQueen, some courtesy of Divine Sports Gospel. If Manny can find a way to stretch 15 singles into doubles this season, what does that mean for the rest of this offense? I think that means, let's say, I think he can score half of those. Maybe 7 more runs across the span of 100-something games really doesn't actually mean anything. I would like to think, though, that it does, because I would like to think that if Manny is getting on, stealing a bag, then it's going to be either Merrill or one of 2 or 3 other guys behind him, depending on how far down into that lineup you're going. and who's starting that day, but it's going to maybe be Arraez. It's going to maybe be Merrill. It's going to maybe, I mean, if he can keep hitting, who knows? It doesn't really even matter after a certain point, but it's a lot of opportunities for guys who are not scrubs. Like, even if it's Gavin Sheets with 2 more outs, and if 2 outs, Gavin Sheets, Manny's on second, like, I still like that. And I like that a lot more than it's not just one step better than Manny on first. It's multiple steps better. I think a ball in the gap, Manny always scores on that. He's a smart enough, good enough base runner, even if he isn't necessarily truly greased lightning. I think that 7 more of those runs is, maybe I'm getting too arbitrary and specific with the actual number. But if Manny's going to steal bases, getting to second, causing some chaos, disrupting a pitcher, throwing him off, boom, balls hit over the shortstop's head. Guys, like, it adds up to me to be such a more dangerous threat in the back of Manny Machado's arsenal that it proves really when Manny I don't even want to say wants to, because this is like, I don't want to blaspheme and say that the guy can do it and he chooses not to or anything like that. But Manny's leadership has always been geared towards the slow and steady, from my take and my understanding. He's always been the guy who you can count on him for 160. He lets Fernando Tatis be or something like that. And I love that. And I'm here for that. But if some of that also is he starts a rally back up with stealing a bag and gets things going, that's a new facet to his leadership that I think is an absolute sign that this dude is healthy this season. He is happy this season. He is ready this season. He's in a good mind state. He's in a competitive mind state. And when Manny is all of those things, Manny is one of the best baseball players alive. So I think these are the greatest possible green flags, surprising green flags, that we are seeing of Manny Machado having himself a fantastic season so far in 2025, and projecting out that Manny is going to have a more diverse, productive season than he has had in recent years, and I think could be the key to the San Diego Padres finally getting over the Dodgers hump this season, because the pieces are all there. The pieces just need to get aligned correctly, but a big part of that alignment seems to always be, how's Manny doing? How's Fernando doing? Manny and Fernando. They need to be the 1-2 anchor of all this. Doesn't matter which one's the 1, which one's the 2. They need to be the anchors. And right now, this to me is saying that for at least this video, and hit the subscribe, because I'll do videos on Fernando. We'll do videos on all the other pieces. We got a bunch going on. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If I'm overreacting, if I'm underreacting, or if I'm just reading the wrong tea leaves outright, I want to hear from you. But I think that if I'm seeing this and I'm saying Manny is built different, potentially on some good warpath this year kind of vibes, I love that. I say that is a huge sign for the San Diego Padres that they are ready to finally get past the Dodgers in the playoffs. And I know that we still got to get there, but to me, it's all good news so far. So